So for example, if you are into golfing, for example, you're going to go out and you're going to play a game of golf. And while you're playing the game of golf, you have one of your partners or your girlfriend or whoever follow you around and record you playing that game of golf. Now, you can go back and do a voiceover, or you can get a microphone off Amazon for pretty cheap. This one's an expensive one. You can get a cheap one for like 35 bucks off of Amazon. It'll work just fine. You plug it into your phone, you do a Bluetooth connection to it, and then you can talk as you're playing the game. And you're going to explain what you're doing, and you're going to explain the tools you're utilizing throughout that game at each phase for each swing, etc. And you're going to talk about that, and you're going to talk about the product specifically that you're using at that moment in the video. And you're doing this to help people choose the right product. Okay, so, and this applies for any hobby. Maybe you're into gardening and you're out pruning your tomatoes is a good example, right? And you're using a specific pair of shears. You've used these for a long time. They're your favorite pair of shears. You can say, okay, I'm pruning the tomatoes like this because it helps them produce more tomatoes or bigger tomatoes, helps the plant grow better, etc. Things like that, right? So you're helping people, you're explaining what you're doing, you're showing them what you're doing, you're showing them the tool you're utilizing, and then you're telling them, it's very simple. You say, if you want one of these, go to the link in my video description and you can get a discount, and I get support for this channel when you guys use those links, and I appreciate the support in doing this. And then just continue on with whatever you're doing. If you're pruning tomatoes, you keep explaining and showing what you're doing. If you're playing golf, you keep playing the game of golf, and then maybe one or, depending on the length of the video, if it's more than 10 minutes, maybe you're 15 minutes long, you might put that call to action out twice, maybe 3 times, although you don't want to overdo it. You're simply showing what you're using, and especially if you're playing like a golf game or if you're gardening or something like that, you can have several different tools that you're using at different phases for specific reasons. And for each of those different tools, you'll stop and say that. Say, if you guys want this item, you can go to the link in my video description and get a discount on this, blah, blah, blah. So that's what your Solo.to page is for.